Hi, welcome to the Game Changers. So it's been a very bullish week in the markets, and it is also something that we had talked about, that there is no need to be very bearish. You can have a look at the earlier weekend videos and you will see as to why we thought that. Now, today we're going to have a look at various sectors, and we'll have a look at which is the strongest out of the sectors and where one should be invested for the medium term, that is 1 or 2 years. Okay? After that, we'll also look at positionally what we can expect from the market, which is Nifty and Bank Nifty. Chalo, let's have a look. First, we'll go and have a look at the sectors. Now, this is currently Nifty. Nifty is still only here, which is quite some way away from all-time high. What we want is for the sectors to be close to all-time high or to be breaking it. Let's have a look. Now, this is the first sector, which is the Nifty Auto Index. Is it close to all-time high? The answer should be clear, right? The answer is no. What about the Nifty Indian consumption? No, it is in line with the market. It is not outperforming in the market. It is in line. Same with the energy. The energy has fallen quite a bit, and it is not the first to break all-time highs. Look at this. Wow. This is the Nifty Financial Services. It has already crossed all-time high. What does that mean? This means that this is the sector to look out for the next rally. ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूं कि मार्केट गिरेगा नहीं. अगर मार्केट गिरा तो आपको ये सेक्टर में रहना है. And this is also a good time to be, currently is also a good time कि आप ये सेक्टर में थोड़ा इन्वेस्टिंग शुरू कर सकते हैं. The Nifty FMCG, no, still quite far from all-time high. The infrastructure is also in line with Nifty. It is not doing anything different. IT sector is a big no. Why? Because the IT sector has now fallen much more than what overall market has fallen. Right? Have a look at the difference between the financial services and the IT. There is a big difference. The Nifty media is absolutely not, because this fall is too much and it is not close to 52-week high or even an all-time high. The metal index was showing some kind of strength, but this has now, the China crisis and everything has turned the story a little bit. So no, not yet. The Nifty Pharma is very interesting, but it will be good only once this high goes, and that should happen before the market breaks, before overall market Nifty breaks this high. Then it will be good. PSE index, no, it was the leader of the last cycle. It can still be a performer, but it is in line with Nifty. PSU Bank, it was the sector of the last 2 years, which is 2022 and to 2024. Now currently it's okay, it's in line with the index, overall market. Look at this, Nifty Private Bank. Have a look at this. This is very close to all-time highs. So most likely the private banks are going to outperform the market in the next cycle and not the PSU sector. Realty, no. So there can be moves, but what we want is substantial multi-bagger kind of moves. Okay? So what looks good is Nifty Financial Services and Nifty Private Banks. Right? This looks extraordinary, both of these. We'll have a look at next week कि कौन से better दिख रहे हैं. Maybe some might change and some things might change, but currently this is the first sign that these are outperformance. Now overall, we'll go to a daily chart on Nifty because that is the overall market. So Nifty is still making lower highs and lower lows. ये थोड़ा सा चेंज होगा जब ये हाई कन्विंसिंगली मार्केट तोड़ेगा ऊपर यहां पे. सो दैट विल बी द फर्स्ट साइन. बट एज यू नो डाउ थियरी में द हायर लो, तो it can even happen that this is a lower low, right? This is a lower low. Now it can make a higher high and then even make a lower low and then bottom out. This is a wild possibility. I don't think it will happen, but we never know. We have to map out the situations and see what the market does. What would be the best case scenario is the market going up, doing a higher low somewhere here, and then we break out. This is good for the market. I think overall this kind of higher low will also be fine for the market, right? So now these are the multiple situations that I'm expecting. Now let's talk about a very bearish situation where कुछ तो गलत हो गया and the market just falls. So जब market ऐसा गिरेगा, what one should look at is still the private banks and the financial services. This kind of fall will give an awesome opportunity in those type of sectors. I don't think it will happen, so I'm going to cancel this out. Right? If it happens, we'll talk about it as and when. On the daily chart, now we'll have a look at positional trading wise. Nifty daily is still making lower lows and not made a higher high yet. Bank Nifty is really trending. So until and unless on an hourly time frame, Bank Nifty starts closing below the 20 moving average to start off and the 50 moving average, I would just be okay with riding this trend. Obviously booking profits when it is a little bit overextended, but overall it looks great. And let's try and not anticipate a top here anywhere. Let's try and be with the trend. As long as the trend continues, it will be good to stay. So one thing I want to tell all of you guys. Normally, जब ऐसा बैंक निफ्टी भाग रहा है, क्या होता है कि लोग ना टॉप पकड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं, क्योंकि अभी इतना भाग गया, अभी थोड़ा सा तो नीचे आना चाहिए. क्यों पकड़ ले? Right? Why do we need to short? We don't need to. If short has to happen, let it. Hourly Dow theory change होगी ना, तब ट्राई कर लेंगे शॉर्ट करने का. अभी तो बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं है. And with HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank giving its results over the weekend, can there be a gap down? Of course there can be, based on results. But do we need to anticipate? No. We have to follow our risk management and just be with the side of the trend, which is the upside. If कुछ बड़ा gap up होता है, maybe some profit can be booked, but should be in the direction of the trend. Trend trading will give you multi-bagger returns. Now, if you want to know how to find multi-baggers, in the description below, I have attached the link to my multi-bagger video as well as this indicator template video. Have a look at it when you get time. Chalo, bye. See you on Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure if Monday is a holiday, but on Monday or Tuesday. Chalo, bye.